Hello, you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about why is text messaging so popular. Well, in today's society, text messaging is very popular because it's our young generation. Let's say you're a student in the Philippines and you're trying to get like a president impeached. Well, basically you need to text everybody. It's like a group text. Group texting is so much better than calling somebody because when you call somebody, it just takes up your time. Maybe if you have a phone that has minutes and you don't want to waste the minutes because parents get mad while the children's in college, it runs up your data plan, and so text messages is just very convenient. Me personally, I think text messaging comes off with wrong signs, as in like if somebody is saying something or arguing a proposition and that proposition go into a whole nother hand. That's why I think text messaging is very bad because it comes off wrong. Now, in today's age, as in my age, text messaging is useful. You text a person, it's quick, it goes through quick instead of versus calling somebody, trying to get a hold of them, phone ringing, it's up to your ear. There's so many things I can tell about talking on the phone and text messaging. For one, text message, easy, convenient, put your phone down, that's it. Calling, you have to call, dial the number, talk to the person. Maybe you just don't want to talk to the person. Maybe you just want to text the person. It's a whole various of reasons why people text messaging is so popular in today's society. Personally, we didn't have text messaging back in the day when I was 9 years old. We really didn't even have phones back in that day. We had to call on the house phone if you wanted to, talk to somebody or communicate with somebody. I don't even know why or when this text messaging even came up. It just was very convenient for people to not communicate. And then, see, that's the big thing, communication. Because then the communication gets thrown off and we don't know whether if you're mad at the person or are you happy, because text messaging sends so many signs to people when you're texting versus when you're calling somebody. When you're calling somebody, you can hear it in their voice, they have animosity or they're feeling a certain type of way about the situation that you're texting them. But when you text them, it's more like you're not being indirect with that person. You're not doing verbal communication. It's really like not a verbal communication. It's like not a phone communication instead of a text communication. And I believe that text communication is way worse than phone communication, or even in person, being in person to communicate with the person. I think that's very honest and truthful for the person to communicate with them while they are together, and you can see the posture of their body movements. But when it's a text message, you're behind closed doors, you're in your own little world, you're texting. You can still be on your phone while you texting, you can still be on Facebook, you can still be on Snapchat while you text. While you're versus on the phone, you can't really do that. You can't multitask. You have to stay on the phone and you have to hold it to your ear and talk to the person. While texting, you can text, Facebook, Snapchat, take pictures, and still do what you have to do. Versus on a phone, let's see, you can't take showers, you can't do certain things. Say for instance, if somebody's playing music loud in the car, you can't really hear. You don't want to be rude to the person that's driving you, and you say, oh, cut it down, Henry. No. So a text message is pretty convenient. That's why it's so popular in today's world, because in today's world you can text, and after you text, message the person, you can put the phone down, still, turn up in your car, hey, and still be good. Versus the telephone calls up to your ear, police can see, other stuff can happen, you're not concentrating, you're getting mad at the person because you're talking on the phone with them and they're getting mad at you. Versus text message, you can see the text message, you can either ignore the text message or you can either respond to the text message. But calling, I don't think it's going to be very popular anymore. I think text messaging or emails are probably going to be the best way to communicate with anybody versus communicating on the phone, talking on the phone, and etc. Well, that is my completion for today and my conclusion. I believe that text messaging is cool. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. But then again, it's bad because of, accidents. It can cause accidents. It's a lot of ups and downs and pros and cons. But very well, kids do it. So, you like it, I love it.